Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of 2 videos we got for you today.
But first, an important word from our sponsors, Extra Wallets, guys. Super important. Do not lose your wallet like other Joe does all the time. To be fair,
anymore.
I also lost my wallet in, what was it, Homes to Go at home parking lot.
Yeah.
Luckily, I had the tracker, guys. Seriously. I know it's embarrassing sometimes, but these trackers are ultra modern. They're ultra thin. They're sleek. So always keep your wallet. I love tech gadgets.
For your keychains, too.
Yeah.
Check it out. Links down below. We have % off codes for you guys.
Up to 30% off right now. There's Apple ones. There's Android ones, depending on what type of phone you've got.
Wonderful gifts, guys. And all right, so jumping in, I hope you enjoy the top 10 most disappointing games. Got a little out of control. I don't know how my videos are all blowing up to like 1 hour and 15 minutes it was. I don't know why anybody watched it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I know ain't nobody got time for it, so maybe I need to reel it in just a little bit. But big one, obviously the biggest one, the last one, or not the last one, but the biggest one is the top 10 worst games. So stay tuned for that. The boys will be streaming on Twitch while I edit that, and so stay tuned for that one. And we got some more coming as well. Probably some best movies, worst movies. We're trying to put in some movies that definitely, you know, may not be the mainstream. Obviously, there'll be a bunch on there is. But, yeah, so those lists are coming. Yeah, I'm interested to see if he throws in there. But we're focusing on the top 10 worst games first. And then once we hit February, here come the games.
Good ones, too.
Yeah, Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2 up first. A bunch of games coming out this month, so we're looking forward to that.
Excited for my playthrough.
Oh, yeah.
OJ's playthrough. You're going to be in the stockades or getting whipped or branded half your playthrough.
Every time.
I was right next to that begging lady with her. It's like, this is my corner now. Like,
every time.
Can I have some more?
Alex, what the hell has happened in gaming news over the past week?
Hey, I know you've been waiting to upgrade your graphics card for a while.
Yes, I have.
There's 3 seconds of new Superman footage. Joe, play it.
Is there more characters?
Yay, he's flying. And people are saying, oh, the flying looks weird. So, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
He's flying.
It's 2 seconds.
What do you mean?
Let it fucking play. Yeah, Jesus, wait for the fucking film to come out. After that amazing trailer that got way more views than everybody thought it would, now I feel like, I don't know, you're going to have some contrarians and some people showing up that is going to critique everything. Or could it just be the Snyder weirdos? Maybe it was just the Snyder weirdos.
It's going to be a terrible movie. It looks terrible flying.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that's
the only reason why I haven't ripped Joe's shirt off, because I know he wants Superman to succeed as much as we do.
He's my fave.
All right. Anyways, so new trailer that I don't think we'll do a trailer reaction because it's literally 3 seconds of new footage.
Oh, there you go.
We can bloat it
Yeah.
up to 30 minutes talking about 3 seconds.
Yeah. People are like, oh, it looks like, Dwayne Johnson with his head in this. I was like, no, it doesn't. It does not look that bad. There is some funny memes for it, though.
Okay. All right. Well, you've been waiting to upgrade your graphics card.
Yes.
You're probably not going to get a 5090.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I was expecting
really
to wait.
Expensive.
Because I know scalpers are going to get a hold of these.
Yeah.
The price is going to be like doubled. So I will wait later on.
Yeah, so it's looking like we're going to skip an entire series again.
Yes.
God damn it.
Well, the other ones are going to be cheaper, though, right?
I want a new graphics card.
I would hope so.
Damn
You get like a 40,
the 40 series. The problem is,
but I don't like the 40 series.
You want the upgrade to DLSS because like that is a really big deal. And so like the lower tier 50 series is outperforming in some cases some of the higher end 40 series. So it's like you kind of want to wait for those ones. But it's looking like the 5090s are going to be hard to come by. According to MSI, an official statement by MSI, they're not getting very many of them, and so I would not expect you all as consumers who want to buy these super upgraded cards to get all of them.
I was expecting not to get it first wave.
I was never going to buy a 5090 in the first place.
No?
But no, 5090?
That'd probably be $2,000.
Yeah. And that's from non-scalper prices. Like,
Yeah.
Where's that
That's
one?
a work expense, you know. There
That's
was like one for the show.
You need one for, he streams the game and then he
But
runs
I
the
want to
video.
upgrade though. I'm still running with my old
You're
one.
gonna,
Though.
Yeah,
you can have my old one once I pull it out of my system.
I don't
You
want to
can have-
refurbish one.
That's a 3090.
I'll take a free 3090. Like that's no problem.
39 a Ti or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, you and I would probably upgrade to
Yes.
like the 5060s, I think. So it's like those are probably more for us if we can find them. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, so is there like pre-orders or whatever?
I mean,
Good luck, though.
Yeah,
scalpers. And
Yes.
shit.
Yeah, and it's just saying it's other manufacturers are struggling to meet demand as well. Zotac Korea says there's no chance of any 5090s being available until early February, and there's no confirmed date for the release of its 5080 models. So it's like we don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be hard to get your hands on these cards. Apparently, the manufacturing is much more difficult.
Will these even fit in my fucking PC?
I'm sure it
They're
will,
huge.
because the 3090 is also gigantic.
Use a hammer.
Yeah,
That'll work.
lube it up, use a hammer.
Goddamn.
Yeah. One of our favorite movies of the year got
Available
multiple.
January 30th on the website, and there's a button that says notify me. That button is going to be sold out instantly. When
Notify you. It's like it's gonna be a
Notify
laugh
me if
track.
it's sold out.
It's a laugh track.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Or if they were smart, they'd be like, "What do you want to pay me?"
Yeah.
And then they do a bidding system. It's like you look. I can make it available for $6,000.
Oh God.
Yeah. But yes, one of our favorite movies of this last year. I was on all of our lists this year.
Yeah.
Got several nominations. And for the Razzies.
the
Borderlands
Razzies.
did super well at the Razzies. It was nominated for Worst Picture, Worst Director, Worst Actress in Kate Blanchett, Worst Supporting Actor in Kevin Hart, Worst Supporting Actor Jack Black.
Let's go. Sweep.
Yeah.
We need the video games.
They should
to
take a sweep on that. Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a category called Screen Combo. It includes people, like the worst two people together. And Jack Black was nominated in those as well. So it's like
Screen combo.
didn't do so
That's
well.
like anti-chemistry.
Yeah. So,
I love that award. That's some creative shit.
yeah.
Anti-chemistry.
I want them to show up because, like, every now and then the actors know that they were in a piece of shit, and they're like, they show up.
Yeah, Kate.
It was like Halle Berry with the
her,
Catwoman.
She showed up with her Oscar, and she's just like, I know I was
Yeah.
in a piece of shit, and I can't believe my agent talked me into it. But
That's funny.
Like, Kate Blanchett's got an amazing career, and
She
hopefully
does.
she's got a good sense of humor about this kind of thing. But.
She picks bad projects. Like we flipped on what was it? You know how Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz have like a little spy thing on Netflix right now. It's Back in Action, the most generic fucking, and it's terrible. It's awful. It's generic. Well, apparently I saw Marky Mark and Halle Berry have an even worse one.
I watched that one.
What is
the
wrong
airplane
with
one?
you?
It was terrible. I was cleaning the house.
It was so boring.
Yeah.
Like
I was
I don't know if
vacuuming and
it's
I
like
was
a
bored.
British director or something. It's
like
like
my
it is.
cousin.
I was like, nothing could be worse than Back in Action, like the generic trope filled like non-entertainment, and the Halle Berry Marky Mark one is even
Is that the
more
airplane
boring.
Terrible.
one though?
What?
With the airplane
No,
one?
that one's supposed to be decent. I haven't seen that
where
one.
Marcus has
Yeah.
that weird hairdo.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. This is. It was made like early
So
this
instead-
year.
yeah.
It's terrible.
It's 2024.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
I watched. I think.
2024.
Oh yeah, I watched.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
watched it last year. It was not.
It
not
was
good.
bad. That might. Maybe we'll throw that on the list. All right. Anyways, but yeah. So.
Razzies, yes.
Razzies. No, I was just thinking Halle Berry's got a good sense of humor, but she keeps choosing.
Taylor's got to be in there
stinky
too,
projects.
right? Nominated for.
Need a
Taylor
paycheck.
movies.
Which one?
All her movies that she's been in.
Who?
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh yeah,
Virginia
yeah.
Adams.
She
The,
was,
the Netflix one. I did not like that.
yeah,
one.
she
That
was. She was
terrible.
nominated as
There's
worst
another one,
actress.
yeah.
But she. I mean, again, she did. Some
Was
of
that
these
last-
people. Netflix just is like, hey man, I'll give you $30 million, $20 million to be in this movie. They're like, I'll give you 2 weeks of my life, and I'll let you put me whatever you want for that much money. And then they do.
Sign me up. I'm still trying to be in a B movie.
Yeah.
You need an actor? Let me know.
Not B movie. You're trying to be in a much
B
lower.
movie.
You're trying to be in a
Z
lower,
movie.
Yeah.
I want a glorious death though.
I want to.
That's the only thing I want.
Requirement.
I want to be in a Z movie.
Yeah.
I want to be the guy that says, "OJ, you're stupid. There's no such thing as ghosts," and then I get eviscerated by a ghost.
Well,
Like-
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Jack
Or
of 13
Bigfoot.
Ghosts.
Or
Yes,
yeah,
Bigfoot.
Or Bigfoot, tears me in half because there is such thing as
Like I'll be running screaming, I told you, Alex.
yeah.
Okay, that's their promo that they
Every
just cut
time.
for you.
Every time.
Every time.
Make sure if you know a director
We'll
to
be in
contact
your
us.
movie.
Yeah. So speaking of bad movies, hey, remember the Resident Evil franchise and how?
Oh yeah.
We're
The
Where
Netflix
Leon
was
was a
awful.
fucking idiot.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the newest one.
The new, that you made
He's
us
like,
watch.
I shot somebody. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
everyone
you're
hates
an
you.
idiot.
Everyone hates you. Well, the Barbarian director, Zach Krieger, is reportedly attached to the project, and PlayStation Productions are working on rebooting the Resident Evil movie.
Another one.
Yeah, so-
Another reboot.
Another one. So, but you like the Barbarian.
Yeah.
I do like the
I liked it.
Barbarian. I need them to get it right. Can you stick to the fucking characters,
No.
please? Can you fucking...
Why not Silent Hill?
No, they already fucked that up,
Okay,
Joe. There's
well,
a
yeah,
movie for Silent Hill.
There is, but there's been so many Resident Evil ones. Why not try?
It's a
You're
big-
yeah,
it's a
okay.
bigger
You're trying
name,
to
it's
you're
bigger
trying to
IP.
spread it out. Well, why
Yeah.
not Dino Crisis? I'd much rather see fucking dinosaurs in fucking Jurassic Park.
That costs money. For
I
them
know it costs money,
dinosaurs.
that's it.
Fatal,
think
I
so.
want a Fatal Frame movie. I want a
I
good
still need to
Silent.
play that game.
I need a Silent Hill 2 movie. Like, I think you may have missed the Fatal Frame. You needed to play it 20 years ago.
Yeah, I think
but
that ship has sailed.
You're gonna look at it. There's 7 pixels.
Oh,
and
what
there's
is it? That's a ghost.
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it?
More like
Joe ain't even scared.
There's a isosceles triangle
supposed-
coming at me.
A what?
Isosceles triangle.
What the fuck? I'm impressed, Joe. The Paragatheum? Paraga, what is it, Alex? The para...
Lelogram?
Oh, wait, no.
Pythagorean.
There, you got it.
Yeah.
Paraga... No,
now
paratha...
Now you
Come
got
on,
me
now I
confused.
got you.
It's tongue
Do
twisting
it.
now.
Paragathium.
No, well, you saying it when I'm saying
it wrong.
This hurts me.
Alex, help us.
Pythagoras. It's his name.
Pythagorean theorem. All right, we're done.
Yeah,
Moving on.
that's
Okay.
what happened.
Well, yeah. So the Barbarian
All
director.
from a pixel ghost coming at us. Is that, are we supposed to be scared? Oh.
Yeah.
Horror games back in the day, Joe. Them Texas-based adventures. You are scared.
Well, I hope it's good. I do like that movie, and he's coming up with a new one that looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's right now the studios are bidding
yeah.
on. So Netflix could end up buying it. Warner Brothers has put their name in the hat. So I think a lot will determine how much money, But if Netflix is offering the most amount of money, it just being on Netflix doesn't automatically make it horrible.
Because look at that series.
Yeah, I say let's go to Resident Evil 7. Let's do 7.
Why?
Is
say
it
8.
7?
Oh, you want 8?
7 is
Why do
the
you-
family.
Why do you want 8?
8 is Village.
Yeah, 8.
Village is 8. 7 is the family. 6 is the giraffe blowjob.
That's the one that Netflix is going to want.
Yeah.
Netflix
That would
buys
be
it.
interesting to see. Not the giraffe blowjob, but how they adapt the action Resident Evil. But I think we're done with action Resident Evils. I want scary Resident Evils that stick to the story.
I mean, some of the younger audience may not know, but Resident Evil used to be a horror game
Yeah.
before it turned into a brain-dead, rock-punching action game.
That's true.
And so I like the idea of going back to horror.
Yeah, exactly. But do you think Netflix will be a hard sell after that last terrible series?
Oh, yeah. Remember that series you made us watch?
Yeah, with
Lance Riddick?
Lance Riddick,
he was the
yeah.
only good part of it, but
That
everything
blade.
else fucking sucked.
It was terrible.
It's like, no, we already tried Resident Evil. It's like, well, no, this is different.
Yeah.
And it's like, is it?
You didn't try 6. We got to try 6. Because Resident Evil 6 is the one that everyone wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some good news. If you're a samurai video game fan and you've got some free time in March, you can play Rise of the Ronin. It's getting its PC release date March 10th, 10 days before Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Wait. Wow, I didn't think it's coming so quick. Rise of the Ronin. That's the one where the Ninja Turtles are dead. There's one turtle left.
No, that's the
Rise of the
last-
Ronin was a PlayStation exclusive. I did a rapid
Oh, that's
fire
the
for it.
last Ronin.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty good game. I don't think it was incredible, but I had fun with it. It was solid combat. I mean, those games always have good combat. And one thing that everyone's
Yeah, this
complaining.
came out in March of 2024.
Yeah, but so now it's getting its PC release date. 10 days before Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Okay.
And so if you're looking for a game
Just a little jab.
with poor performance but probably has significantly better combat than Assassin's Creed Shadows, you'll have the opportunity to buy this one 10 days. I don't know how much more damage can happen to Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I mean, it's just...
I think one more.
Yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Some early reviews of initial reactions, kind of like we did with Kingdom Come Deliverance. People got their hands on it for 5 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
They're not good. They're really, really poor.
What's the common complaint?
That combat is really poor. That it does not feel fun to play the Yasuke character. But yeah, not good stuff. EA Origin is going to shut down April 2025. I know how much you love that program on your PC.
No, I don't have it on my PC.
Not anymore.
EA Origin's done. They switched on over to the EA app.
So, yeah.
EA Play.
So it's officially shutting down April 17th, 2025. So if you were still using that one, you're going to have to swap over.
I'm not even sure you can still use it.
Yeah, until April 17th, 2025.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's just because it's 32-bit and Windows is like, no, absolutely not, upgrade. And so if you're over there using Vista, you're going to have to finally upgrade to something else. In more interesting EA news, Dragon Age The Veilguard. According to some comments, one of the greatest games to come out ever in the history of ever. But according to EA, the sales are down nearly 50% from the company's expectations.
God
And the
damn.
company's expectations were low as fuck.
Right.
And so it's...
It engaged approximately 1.5 million players during the quarter.
Why do you think they use the word...
Down nearly 50% from the company's expectations.
Why do you think they use the word engaged instead of purchase, Joe?
Boom, right there.
Yeah.
Because they're including trial runs. They're including, free to try, play, demos, everything.
Yeah.
Refunds. That could be including refunds, too.
Yeah. 3 million total sales for a major, almost quadruple A. I mean, honestly, if they knew how, if they had the balls that Ubisoft did, they'd call this a quadruple A RPG.
But they're counting your engagement. If you look in the direction of Veilguard playing on some screen,
That counts. No Tixie Bagsies.
Oh,
You
man.
got fuck! I touched it.
Well, that's good news. It's sad news and good news at the same time. It's
They
good,
knew what
sad
they
news
had.
because it's Dragon Age. Good news because this is not the direction we needed it to go in,
No.
and they've killed it.
Yeah, and it did bad things to EA. So not only was Dragon Age a pretty big disappointment, but EA Sports FC did also not do super well. So changing from the FIFA name, so what they said is, however, Dragon Age and EA Sports FC underperformed our net booking expectations, and that did bad things to their stock price. They lost $6 billion in stock value in a day after announcing that, honestly, one of the biggest RPG releases of the year and their biggest sports, I mean, it used to be one of their biggest moneymakers, really underperformed. So it was pretty massive.
It's time to squeeze tighter.
Yeah, so the financials went, Joe. Oh, everybody whip out the violin for EA as I read this, and the tissues. Have your tissues ready. They had to revise from $7.7 billion down to $7.15 billion.
Oh fuck!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so almost $0.6 billion, and they blame FC Sports and Dragon Age Veilguard. They're still making a lot of money.
They're still making a lot of money.
But whenever a franchise is underperforming like that, EA is going to be the first one to axe it, completely redo it, kill it.
Charge
CEO
more for
Andrew
the
Wilson.
packages.
More for it? I don't know if they can get away with that.
Well, remember, though, the way that the CEOs get out of paying taxes is they get paid in stocks. And so when the stock price is worth 16% less, this actually does impact the CEO. Now, their stock price is going to bounce back. It almost always does. But, I mean, it still was an absolutely massive loss for them. I mean, 16% is a really big deal. And it also could be a sign of things to come. Maybe the FIFA name is truly important. People have been buying. I mean, it's like
Madden.
EA Madden arcade, like EA Madden Simulation Football isn't as alluring a title as
FIFA.
like, buy me Madden, Mom. Buy me the new Madden.
Buy me, yeah. Here's their quote. You want to hear their quote? This month, our teams delivered a comprehensive. This is Alex's good EA speak. This month, our teams delivered a comprehensive gameplay refresh. In addition to our annual Team of the Year update in FC 25, positive player feedback and early results are encouraging. We remain confident in our long-term strategy and expect a return to growth in fiscal year 26 as we execute against our pipeline. That's perfect, Alex speak. They say, yeah, it sucks right now, but our long-term strategy of busting packs for the next year, while we don't have to pay any development costs, as because it's digital currency, digital this and that.
Well,
that's
they don't really
what
upgrade the game year by year.
Oh, our annual Team of the Year update.
Yeah.
It's probably like some special, team or Hall of Fame team or something, but that just immediately was them in my brain. Oh, the yearly patch that you do to the fucking game every year. No.
Now, EA was absolutely saved by EA Sports College Football 25. It was one of the best-selling games of the year, and without that, things would have been significantly
That's what
more
I'm
dire.
thinking.
Yeah,
this year, it's going to bounce back up again with Madden, and then
and college. So it's like they're going to keep these. They're going to keep them going, and they have to because you always have to make more money than you did the last year.
Yes.
We did talk about a couple weeks ago. There is a worrying trend for if you're EA that some of the U.S. agencies are looking at it and going, you can't be lying to people about, like, they just fined Genshin Impact $20 million saying we need to be able to see what the real money costs for these things are. We really need to see what the percentage of opening a 99 Patrick Mahomes that is immune from, being sacked.
I was so mad at that game.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Close.
Reading this sentence, though, feels so good. Although some fans have been... so the company now expects its live service net bookings, basically the money it makes on DLC sales and microtransactions, which have been historically driven in large part by the Ultimate Team modes, now see a mid-single-digit decline. Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. I know we're affecting it small. It's a small effect of a decline, but we need to keep that decline going. So, perfect. Thank you, sports fans, I guess, for not buying as much in FC, and Dragon Age fans for saying, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
They said, what the fuck is this shit?
I hope that, and it's wishful thinking, and it's one of the few times I'm ever optimistic, but like we keep talking about the trust thermocline in video games, where consumers just all of a sudden, all at once, have just like, enough is enough. Man, I'm done buying a full team every fucking year when the game is exactly the same as it was last year, and I can still play with all of my buddies, and there's still an online community, and I don't need to buy the new one. Yeah. And I'm hoping that comes. But then again,
Alex.
But then I read the comments and I see how fucking stupid some of these people are. It's like, no, it gets better every year. I like it when a house appears in the center of the field. It's funny. And then,
well, you just haven't seen that Madden thing on Amazon. They've been working hard on it every year, and we're just haters.
They're working hard for the money.
Oh, the documentary. Joe's talking about the documentary. Yeah. I still have not seen it.
Me neither. Someone's like...
In its entirety. I got so depressed when it was like, oh, yeah, they used your footage, and they put it in the context of you guys are just haters. Because I said, yeah, you can use the footage of our clips, me and Joe talking about the problems with Madden, and I thought they were going to be like, yeah, we're going to adjust these problems. There's a good contingent of people that have some legitimate points.
They did that with Ryan,
Somebody told me that,
Moody.
With,
he's like, oh, he thought the same thing and whatnot. When he saw it, he's like, no.
Of course, it was a puff piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, every year we innovate. It's like, where? Where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, don't watch that one. Yeah. We'll see what happens. But yeah, with the college game is on our top 10 most disappointing. While initially we liked it. And Joe, did you notice some comments? Noticed that remember that sad montage that we did when our season was over? It was the Texas Longhorns. Guess who the Texas Longhorns lost to when our season was over? The Ohio State Buckeyes. Just like we were prophets, Joe. We were prophets. Then the real Longhorns go to lose to the Ohio State Buckeyes before getting to the national championship. Who won the national championship?
Ohio.
Ohio won. Fucking bastards. Well, at least they won. If you're going to beat us, you might as well be the winner. And now we got the fucking Eagles versus the fucking Chiefs.
You're an Eagles fan now, right?
Worst fucking timeline. No, I can't choose either. I cannot choose either. I have nope.
I'm a Barkley fan.
I'm a Barkley
fan.
I'm a Barkley fan. And they got exciting points.
That would have been so cool if the Commanders win in, because then you'd have the Chiefs and the Redskins. Well, they don't call them the Redskins anymore, but it would have been the Commanders and the. But I didn't want the Chiefs. I wanted the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Bills, Commanders is what everyone wants, which is why we're not getting that, and it's got to be Taylor Swift.
Worst timeline.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's some bad calls. Like the refs feel like they're fucking cheating to get the Chiefs in there.
That fourth down turnover was atrocious.
Bullshit.
I mean, even Tony Romo, who would again probably allegedly fillet Patrick Mahomes if he's met him in person, was like, no, that call was pretty bad. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I guess we got to root for the fucking...
Saquon. You root for Saquon because he seems like a good dude.
But don't worry, Joe. We have a new coach now.
Who?
Brian.
Who?
Who?
Brian Shotcala.
Dallas Cowboys news. Apparently, the AJS news turned into the Dallas Cowboy news. Our season is fucked, and we are going to be mediocre to below mediocre for the next 5 years. My life sucks, and I don't even care about the Cowboys anymore. I'm done.
I have some questions. Wasn't Bill Belichick available, and Pete Carroll, and Ben Johnson, and,
Probably.
and Aaron Glenn, and Liam Cohen? And did you talk to any of those dudes?
No, because we're idiots.
Oh, so you
because Jerry Jones is in charge.
The same way we didn't talk to Derrick Henry because we couldn't afford him, right?
Right, and then he runs all over everybody in the league. Anyways, enough of that. Enough of that depression. What else?
Tell me about Chinese AI taking our jobs.
Okay, yeah, Chinese AI. So there's a AI Sputnik moment, apparently, when people realize that the China-based DeepSeek open source models are like really fucking good, like better than ChatGPT and competing against OpenAI, Meta, and NVIDIA. So some serious competition. And of course, the US-based companies have been at the forefront of the AI revolution. And it seems like our new administration is going crazy over AI, a little fast, dumping billions of dollars, removing all the kind of restrictions.
Nuclear power.
Madden is now going to be run by AI-based technology. It's going to get crazy, man, and I'm fascinated with this shit. Are we driving off the fucking cliff in the AI world? Are we creating Skynet, and then we're in a race now with China? DeepSeek, founded in 2023. Let's see. Despite being more fledgling in the AI world compared to some of the bigger names like OpenAI and Meta, DeepSeek version 3 family of AI models appear to be much more efficient than competitors like ChatGPT. So, oh my gosh. I
mean, it's going to be less Skynet and military takeover and more like economic takeover, where all of you're in a service-based economy, then all of the people who jobs can be fairly easily replaced by AI are going to have some issues, and so it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Chain of thought model, and found that its capabilities seem remarkably similar to what we have with the former actually beating out the OpenAI model in the Math 500 test. I don't know what the Math 500 test is. Apparently, they're doing good math.
Yeah.
DeepSeek R1 is priced at only 3.65% of OpenAI's O1 per million outputs. So that's bad news for NVIDIA, which has been raking in cash as a result of high sales of its AI accelerator hardware to run the latest models at scale. So just some really strong competition about to be here from China on AI.
There's dangers that comes from unrestricted AI. I mean, so the problem that you have is, as far as like copyright goes, is you know, in the Western world, we're having discussions on whether or not your AI can read every Stephen King book and be like, oh, I wrote a new horror novel. It's like, well, you didn't. You just picked and chose, and you selectively plagiarized all of these things together. And we're trying to restrict some of those things because it's not exactly what we want AI to do. And other places that don't have those restrictions, I mean, those kind of tools, you know, the tool is only as, you know, as good as how you're using it. And if we're filling it with stuff that we shouldn't be, then there's some danger there.
Yeah, so AI people are calling it, perhaps we're about to get into another U.S. versus USSR space race, only with China and that Sputnik thing.
Except for instead of going to space and then accomplishing wonderful things for society, we're wiping
bringing
away the
about
jobs.
the human resistance.
Yeah, wiping away the jobs and livelihoods of half
Legion,
the people on Earth.
Skynet. The release of DeepSeek R1 appears to have caused significant rumbles in the AI markets. Whatever happens next, it seems that the U.S. may no longer hold all the keys to advanced AI, and the world awaits its response. So now the U.S. is feeling like, all right, well, fuck it. Let's go. Now we're going to bring out even more. And then China's like, no, we're going to do, how about this? No, we're going to do, how about this? Or how about we just give them all access to the nuclear codes? That'll be, no, that would truly be Skynet.
It reminds me of that terrible movie I saw, AI. It was so fucking bad. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
With Jude Law?
No.
AI.
No, The Afraid or something?
Oh, wait, that's something else.
The recent one.
Oh,
iRobot, Joe. You're thinking of iRobot. Yeah. AI is Jude Law.
I'm thinking iRobot. He's thinking about
Afraid.
a movie.
Yeah, Afraid.
Oh, what the hell, Joe? What is this? 2024? I've never even heard of this.
It's so fucking bad.
How do you keep coming up with these things? Does that got to make a list, maybe? Afraid, and it's a robot?
Yeah, it's
helper?
basically like Alexa, but it's like very highly advanced, and it controls everything, and then it takes over some people and holds them hostage. It's like, hey, you got to do this stuff.
How?
It locks you in your house.
That's stupid.
Oh.
You know those people who want smart homes? Stupid. AI's going to kill you unless you buy a new subscription.
It's true.
That's why I have a dumb house.
That's what we were waiting for. And that's why I live in the forest.
No, I just my locks.
That's a goal.
There's a key.
I
And
wanna
my
live in the
blender
forest.
doesn't connect to my Wi-Fi, and my toaster doesn't connect to
Why
my Wi-Fi.
not, you idiot?
Yeah. So I need AI.
Okay,
Wi-Fi
Grandpa.
toast. Yeah.
Go to sleep. It's your
It'll be
bedtime.
good for your grill, though.
The rest of us will be
Don't you
using
want
our
that?
What?
For your grill.
My grill?
Wi-Fi enabled blenders.
Have a little app. Check your.
The temp?
Yeah,
I mean,
never
for
done.
temp monitoring, I think that seems fine. But I think like Bluetooth, I don't need it to connect to the internet and like send stuff back. Look what temp this guy cooks his steak to. Medium rare, by the way.
Always medium rare.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not for this one. We do have a second video for you guys, and we'd like to pack them all in there. So come hang out with us in video 2, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to grab an extra wallet down there with a deal in the links down below, and we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.